Hey there YouTube, my name is Sparrows, coach of the New England Eeveelutions, a mono ghost team in the YouTubers Monotype tournament. And this week we are up against the psychic team, the Meanie Victinis, coached by Momoko. Link to their channel will be in the description. I believe they are turning this match into a battle on their end of things too, so really excited to see how that ends up looking. What else? If you want to see the thought process that went into building the team I'm bringing this week and why I think she's going to bring the mons that are above us, click the link right there and that will bring you to my team prep video. Now, with all that said, much forethought didn't really go into this match because we have such a huge type advantage. And this is the only match that we actually have a primary typing advantage towards. A few other teams get that more often, like the fire team. The fire team gets, I think, primary typing advantage on maybe 2 or 3 other teams in the league currently. So they get to have fun not prepping every week, like we had fun not prepping this week, really. In order to make this battle more interesting, what I've decided to do is our primary goal is going to be to win because we want to keep our score high. But I'm gonna impose a secondary goal for ourselves, and what it is I'm gonna try to make this match as interesting as possible by making it as close as possible. Because we really could steamroll this team. The only thing that's really going to be an issue is the Malamar. And I could have put Hidden Power Bug on anything really, and I could have dealt it with it that way, but I didn't. And we're gonna try to make it a close one, and I think it'll be fun. So the other goal, if we're gonna have a third goal, is I want to try to get as many kills as possible with our Mega Banette. Just cause I feel like Mega Banette is super cool, super cool, but not really super cool. But like, let's use it a bunch. Why not? So I'm gonna just bring up my opponent's team real quick. So this is the team that she's actually bringing to the match. As you can see, we were quite a bit off. The Chimeco, I don't think they're allowed to actually bring since it's their wild card, but the rules are kind of fuzzy on that. So it doesn't make a difference to me. Another thing to note is when I was actually having this match, fourth wall spoilers, whatever, the Chimeco and the Delphox, I think, didn't have items on them. So that's something to keep note of. Now, I'm just going to cut real quick and then we'll get right into the battle. Okay, so the match is starting now. And we lead with our Snow White as they lead with their King DDD, which is their Slow King. This is our choice specs user, so we're just going to fire off a Shadow Ball. That does a lot of damage, and we are able to almost take out their special wall, which is pretty great. We do get poisoned in the process, but poison's not going to be too big of an issue for our Frostlass, since our Frostlass is frail and probably won't be staying on the field for very long anyways. So we are able to take out their Slow King here, and things are looking good for us so far. I am going to try to Shadow Ball this Delphox that just came out. As I said, this Delphox doesn't have an item on it, but it lives as if it had a Focus Sash on it anyways, and that's pretty spectacular. They do get a Fire Blast off and kill our Frostlass, and because of their Magician ability, they are able to steal our choice specs. Now, I don't want anything getting hit by a choice spec Shadow Ball on my end, so I'm going to go into my choice Scarf for Chandelure and fire off a Shadow Ball. Now, on this, they're going to switch in their Malamar, which is a huge threat, their biggest threat for my team, although it doesn't really take advantage of Contrary because it can't get superpowers off on me. We do switch into our Cofagrigus Gran as they go for a rest for some reason. I guess they wanted to see how much damage they could take. Gran turns Ballistic into a Mummy. So we got a Mummy Squid, if you could believe that. I go for a knockoff because I don't want to deal with Chesto Resto now that they've shown the Chesto. And they're going to just continually knock us off. Not going to do that much damage, but it is what it is. Here we are just going to stay in and shoot off Hidden Powers. Now, as I said earlier, I could have made this Hidden Power Bug just for the scenario in general. But I do want to make this battle as close as possible. So I'm just going to stay in and fire off Hidden Power Fighting, I think they are, from my Steel match. And I go down. I bring out my Gengar because my Gengar has Dazzling Gleam. And that should be able to take care of the Malamar. Momoko sees what I'm doing though and switches into her Alakazam. And this is where the match gets really interesting. And I'm super glad that I just didn't lead with my Banette to try to like sweep everything with it. So I switch into my Sableye, they Mega Evolve and steal our Prankster. And on the same turn go for a Substitute. And I am in hot water now. So I go for a Taunt just because I don't want any Calm Minds getting buffed up. And they go for a Dazzling Gleam. I'll be able to live one Dazzling Gleam with Gizmo, but I won't be able to do anything to this Alakazam. I'm not going to go for Recover. I'm not going to stall him out at all. The Sableye is dead. I'm going to let Gizmo go down. My baby. Regular Sableye is my favorite. So I'm going to bring out my Choice Scarf user, who is also Infiltrator, so I should be able to get through this Substitute. But Mega Alakazam is way faster and is able to pick up the kill on Numina, and now I'm like, why did I do this? Oh man, I gave this match away. I shouldn't have done it. Oh, I go into my Banette. Hopefully Banette can take a Shadow Ball better than my Chandelure could, and then I'll be able to use Shadow Sneaks to take out the sub. I could go for Sucker Punch here, but Shadow Sneak's just better. It can kill at this range, and it can also take out the sub at this range. So I'm able to take out their sub at least, and he goes for a Shadow Ball, and we live. And they're going to go for sub, but we're just going to keep on going for Shadow Sneaks. So our great little Banette here was able to take out a huge threat that could have murdered us. We would be able to, if we did lose our Banette, we would be able to go to Gengar, and Gengar could live with its Focus Sash, but I don't think I'd be able to pick up a full kill on the Alakazam. I go for a Sucker Punch here on their Chimecho, because it just would do more damage if they go for attack. They didn't go for attack though, they go for Healing Wish. And now I am super scared, because they're going to bring in a full health Malamar, and Dazzling Gleam can't one-hit KO this thing, and Banette's not in a good range anyways. So I'm going to go for a Destiny Bond here, hoping that they go for a knockoff to try to kill me. They also go for a Destiny Bond, and now we're in this Destiny Bond war. And the battle's a little too close for comfort for me. Everything's really intense. I love this bit. So they don't want to go down Destiny Bond. So what they're going to do is they're going to try to make me run out of my Destiny Bond PP. So how she does that is by switching out. So I'm just going to keep on running Destiny Bonds for a little bit, sort of to see if she tries to change up her strategy at all. Now here, she moved into Mr. Mime. I don't think our Mr. Mime can do much for me, so I'm not going to go for Destiny Bond on this turn, and I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp. Just to get a timer on one of these things, and also to sucker them into going for an attack, because I still have plenty of Destiny Bonds left. So I'm going to go for a Destiny Bond here, and they decide to keep in their Malamar, as I went for a Will-O-Wisp, I guess, and they're going to knock off and kill our Banette, and we were able to take down their Malamar with the Destiny Bond. So we are in a really good position here. Things got super close, and it was frightening for me, but I'm glad I made the battle interesting, which is something that I really want to do for you guys. So I go for a Sludge Bomb here. If it lives it can possibly kill me with a Psychic type attack, but Sludge Bomb is a one-hit KO, and Gengar is able to pick up the victory, and we had a really great match against Psychic. That's super cool. So the New England Eeveelutions are able to continue their undefeated season, but I have to say, maybe trying to make the game as close as possible wasn't the best idea, because we could have easily not have had an undefeated season. I felt like once that Alakazam got Prankster, like, what? Prankster substitute Alakazam outspeeding everything on my team and one-shotting him with Shadow Balls. I thought I handed over the game, and I'm lucky that he didn't get a crit on Banette, because that would have been it. So, but then again, it's what I asked for. I wanted a game to be as close as possible, and it was. And also, we completed our other win condition, and Bennett did get the most kills on our side of the team. So that was really awesome. And I have to say, I didn't impose these limitations onto myself because I wanted or I thought that Momoko is a bad player at all. Their draft is not the greatest thing in the world, but that's something that they can rise above, as they've shown. But the reason I imposed it onto myself is because this is our first and only battle where we have a primary typing advantage, and I wanted to even the playing fields just to make a more interesting video, and I hope I did achieve that. You can tell me down below if this battle was surprisingly good, considering the matchup. Also, I want to do a question of the day. What is your favorite holiday meal? This Thanksgiving, I cooked a Paula Deen recipe with it's like bacon wrapped chicken in brown sugar and chili powder. It's so good. Look it up. Save it in your bookmarks tab for whenever you're cooking these holiday, the next holiday that comes around. Yeah, let me know what's your favorite holiday meal. Back to the game. Yeah, no, Momoko did a great job. Please check them out down below. Sorry that my head's everywhere. Yeah, check them out down below. And next time we battle, I'm probably not gonna limit myself as much as I did this time, because it could have gone completely off the rails and I would have been looking like an idiot. So, yeah, no. Pride before the fall, am I right? Anyways, I'm going to go edit this. My name is Sparrows. Thank you so much for watching this and supporting me. It really means a lot. Subscribe, maybe if you want to see more. But I'm going to go. Thanks so much.